Everyone's afraid to even close their eyes. Now people have begun to go missing. I have no idea if they're even still alive. We sure could. Solve this problem for us, and I'll make sure we make it worth your while. I suggest you start by looking into the old hospital near here. Everyone dreams of that place when they're asleep. I'm not sure why, but I doubt it's a coincidence.
Hello guys, welcome to episode 7 of Once Human. Right now we're trying to clear out the spider. I'll get to it, so let's jump right into it.
Just in time. Hope you've got ammo. This place should be full of Rosetta soldiers. Like I said, it's a Rosetta research center, used to study transcendence and deviations. Those creatures in the monoliths might have originated from here. Even if that's not the case, I'm sure we could uncover something useful there. The more we know about our foe, the better. Thanks. It's a good thing I met you. Fighting isn't my strong suit. Good luck in there.
The Great Ones will return! Your evolution means nothing!
Advent? Evolutionists? Are these different factions inside Rosetta? And they seem like they're blood enemies. At least we learned something today. I think we found everything we can here. Let's see if Mary knows anything.
Good. You got out safely. Did you find anything? That's it? Well, let's take a look and see what's there. Huh. Not really. Seems there's a power struggle within Rosetta between the Advent and Evolutionist factions. Anywhere you find people, you'll find politics, I guess. But no matter which faction we're talking about, nobody in Rosetta cares about human life. If they get their way, then the whole world will be lost. If you're interested, though, I have some info here compiled by the Mayflies about Rosetta's internal structure. I'll send it to you later. It's a shame we didn't make any progress, but I'll keep investigating. Take care of yourself. Until we meet again. I'm glad you found me. I discovered something quite interesting. You're going to want to see it for yourself.
Check it out.
There's a bunker nearby.
Like a drug dealer hiding over here and shit.
One that requires
Trying to sell you some crack.
It must have belonged to the Mayflies. We should take a look. I'll mark it on your map. Then go ahead and scout the area. I'll meet you there. Excellent. You made it. Now that you're here, we can try and get in. I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. Fascinating. Looks like a mayfly command post, if I were to guess. Hasn't been used in a long time. Well, that isn't a good sound. Guess you weren't the only one curious about this place. They must have noticed our arrival. You'll need to hold them off while I try and access the computer system. See what I can find. The mayflies gathered here about a year ago. This is where they planned for their final mission. They tried to raid a Rosetta base. Then things went south fast, and they were nearly wiped out. But why take such a huge gamble and put everything on the line? There has to be a good reason.
Oh, that's some pretty cooler shit up in here. Ooh. Creepy.
So this is the object that created all those stuffed alpacas at Riverside Souvenirs. Who knew that a gingerbread house would have such a fondness for them? Now we just need to find the right home for this house. You know, I think a securement unit in your territory would be the perfect place for it. There is a slight risk, but it's not too high. Although this deviation did cause some disappearances, it only did so when it was all alone out in the wilderness. Once it's held inside a securement unit, I'm sure you won't have to worry about that. And even if it does fill your house with stuffed alpacas, you'll be able to handle that, right? Here, take this as your reward for containing it. I feel much safer knowing that this deviation rests in your hands.
I have to say, you came at a perfect moment. Are you ready for your next assignment? It's related to a caravan from Greywater. They traveled far, and business was great. However, all the members were killed on their journey back. The murderer is a sneaky deviant. I assume those less fortunate took a shortcut. Who would know it was a path leading into the deviant's trap? The mother of Robin Crichton, Madeline Crichton. She made up her mind to seek revenge for her only child. She told me that revenge should always be carried out by an expert. To be honest, I've never met a lady more elegant than her. Although bearing the intolerable sorrow of losing a child, she still restrained herself and acted so calmly. We cannot bring the dead back, but we can, at least, make her last wish come true.
Hello, Mayfly. I've been waiting to meet you. Robin is alive, I know, but thank you for telling me. What's done is done. I have paid my price. There is no turning back. If you see Robin, tell him to look after himself. There's not much to say.
What an extraordinary woman, wasn't she? So composed, even when facing such turbulence in life. The courage of people here. Impressive. Aware? Unaware? What difference does it make? After all, the deviant did kill several people, minus Robin Crichton. My judgment still stands. The important thing is justice being delivered. I got paid, and you, after all, get to receive a handsome reward.
Ghosts around me, I can't fall.